Retrogaijin is a dude that walks around Japan. Like, in Tokyo specifically, he used to be other places, Okinawa, whatever. He walks around Japan, and I have to say, did you catch this stream, Game Boy? Did you see this? I was hoping I could talk about this with somebody, but I don't think anybody in the chat knows this guy. This dude, he hangs out with girls like crazy easy, right? Like, I am so jealous of his ability to get along with girls. It's crazy. It is so crazy. He hangs out with these chicks like they're his sister or something. Like, he has no problem at all with these goyles, right? Like, it's insane. And he gets so comfortable with them, and they get so comfortable with him. You see what I'm saying here? They get so comfortable with him that they start doing things that you wouldn't do with most guys, right? It was crazy. I saw you watching it. It was like, what's this horny bastard doing? I watched it with my dad. You want to know how deep this rabbit hole goes? I was in the living room with it up on the TV, and my dad was watching it with me, and he's like, he's seen Retro a few times. He's like, I like this guy. He walks around Japan. And then he had a straight-up Love Hotel hot tub stream, and he was like, whoa, this is going to be good. Yeah, it was hilarious. I loved it. It was a fantastic stream. Yeah, the Love Hotel. Yeah, it was a love... So, I hear that Love Hotels are actually a little bit better to sleep in if you're going to do like a one-day thing or something like that. So it helps out to actually like rent one of those instead of like a proper hotel or something like that. That aside, I don't even really know if that's true. I just heard it. But that aside, he wanted to do a hot tub stream, right? So he does he does a hot tub stream with this other girl who he streamed with once before, I think. And I'm just trying, this guy, all right, Retro has such a great connection with chicks. It's crazy. And he gets along so well. And I think the chicks are always into him, right? He's a good-looking dude. He's really well fit. He's very tall. You know, he does very well for himself. And I think whenever I watch him stream, he's had these chicks, like, they do the things that girls do when they are comfortable with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they touch, they play, they get really close, they hug. Like, he has to back them off. He has to push them away. I'm not kidding. He has streams where he will literally, like, I can't do that. You know, he will just say, like, I can't do that. I'm streaming right now. I can't do that. You know, he cannot express that kind of affection. It's not possible. He's not allowed to do it. I don't know if he's not allowed to do it on Twitch. I really don't. I think it's just in his head. He wants to be very protective of the stream. He doesn't want to do anything that makes it look like he's hunting for goyles or something. He's very on top of this shit, right? Man's a straight up chat. I swear to God, if you want a girl, look good, and don't be interested in their pussy at all. Like, don't be interested. Ignore the pussy. Pretend it don't exist, right? That's what this guy does. And these chicks fall head over heel. I swear they look like they do. And they're just so happy being with the guy that they get all flirty and stuff. And he... Ooh, I get blue balls, and I'm watching the girl not get any. I'm getting blue balls on behalf of these chicks that are getting rejected by fucking Retro. I'm getting fed up with this shit. I'm not kidding. I'm getting fed up. I'm about to cut this guy loose. I had to throw on my kettlebell. I tossed my kettlebell around. I'm a fat motherfucker. I don't want to toss shit. I tossed my kettlebell around for like 30 fucking minutes. This guy is in a goddamn hot tub, and this chick is like coming up with different ways of touching him and, you know, grabbing his legs and shit and moving all in there and stuff. She is into this guy. They are in a hot tub, fucking bubbles everywhere, drinks galore. She's straight up wasted. And this guy, I don't know how he keeps it together. I don't know how he keeps this shit together. This guy is a monster. He is a monster of a man. I don't know how he does it. It's like he turns off the part of his brain, but you can see it, and he plays it up for stream. What I'm really trying to say is he's a fucking Twitch master. He is a Twitch master actor. I thought Eris was a fucking streaming master of the acting abilities, you know, Broadway trained. He ain't got nothing on this fucking Retro. Retro is, maybe he's just gay. Maybe he's gay. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think so, but Ugh, it's so crazy. It enrages me. I get sexually frustrated on behalf of these girls who are clearly in a good mood, want to hang out, they want the plow, they want to play Smash, but not with any bros, they just want to smash, and he's just like, I'm streaming, I'm on the job, I can't do it, you know? And then when the stream is over, he's always just like, alright guys, we had a lot of fun, this was great, you know, I love who I'm with, she's fantastic, and I love you, chat, I love everybody, you know, I'll see you tomorrow with some Tales of Arise, and then fucking, you know, ends the stream. Is he getting anything when that stream is over? I'm insanely I am left. We're all left with this cliffhanger. Is he pursuing, like, cause he does it every single time. Like he had this Natsu girl that hung out at his place. She was there for the night, the entire night. She didn't go home. She slept over, and now he's at a love hotel with this chick. Right? It's crazy. How can she slap? How can she slap, man? Like, it's just, how is this happening? And then he acts the next day like, man, I wish I had a wife, you know, oh, just a big titty goth girl, you know, I wish I had a big dark elf titty girlfriend that I could just put my head between, you know. I'm just like, you had 3 of them, and you said no. You had 3 of them, and you said no. Frustrating. It's frustrating playing Sub-Zero, alright? The ice clone. It's really frustrating. Even my dad gets frustrated. We're just sitting here like, is he going to do anything? Is it over? Like, I would just like to know. I feel so bad for the girls. I feel horrible for the girls. Because if a girl is into a guy, that doesn't happen all that much. That doesn't happen very easily. You know, girls take time to get warmed up to a dude. And then when they're nice and warm, you know, anything can happen. But it can't happen with him when he is streaming. He has to shut the fucking door. It is time to work. He is on the job. And Twitch, oh man, Twitch might kill this guy over anything. Like anything. Twitch is on the fucking, he's probably on the shit list. He's been on the shit list, probably. Like, you know, he's always pushing it with this stuff. And Twitch doesn't like it when guys do this stuff. Twitch only likes it when girls do this stuff. If girls are alone in a hot tub, bending over, writing on a chalkboard while you can see their fucking brown town, you know what I'm saying? Like, Twitch is totally fine. Twitch is like, yeah, whatever, cool, it's artistic expression. But when a guy is in the channel, when a guy runs the channel and has a girl on his channel, Twitch looks at that like, oh no, this guy's hustling, this guy's pimping this girl just to get views on his channel. You see what I'm saying? It's like if a girl does it herself, oh, it's strong and independent. But if a guy does it, it's abuse. At least that's how it feels. Like with how Twitch bans people and shit like that, it feels like guys are in a different category because it's much harder for women to stream without getting harassed or something like that. I don't know. There's a lot of problems women have streaming, and they're all legitimate. But for guys, it feels like the noose is much tighter. You know what I'm saying? It's really messed up. It's super messed up. He could just... The thing is at one point he was a teacher in Japan. He was a teacher in Japan. And so it's like maybe he just doesn't have maybe he doesn't have the thing that a lot of dudes have where it's like, oh, it's time for sex, let's just go do it, you know? It's some guys, and I knew some guys in high school, you know, somehow their libido was just like, not necessary. They could switch it off, and they usually just kept it off, you know? Like, they didn't give a shit. It's really crazy. Maybe he's just one of those dudes. Maybe being a teacher, he was like, you know, he learned not to give a fuck, or... You know, I mean, I heard that he had a bad experience in the past, so maybe he's just kind of damaged and he fucking hangs on to that or something. And because I mean, it's clearly very helpful if he was acting on the impulses that all of us have. I think his stream would have been in a big damage a long time ago. I think if he didn't do the things that he did, if he doesn't push these girls away, I do think he could be in trouble, and he could really lose his channel, and then he loses all the money that he generates for doing what he does on Twitch. You know, it's a pretty scary proposition. At the same time, it almost feels like a really bad social experiment, you know, because you get these people that are trying to be normal, and they want to act normal, they want to have fun, they want to build up friendships, and they want to share that friendship on a stream, right? It's a personal thing that they would like to share with other people on a stream, right? And we get to do that, and Retro does a really good job of splitting between the chat and actually just hanging out with people. He does a good job. He's really paranoid about shit, but I mean, whatever. It's like, I get paranoid about shit sometimes, and I'm not the one walking around where some dude could just whip their dick out on stream and boop, I'm gone. You know, there goes my entire job. It's always possible. Some guy could just whip a schlong out and he's fucked. You know, it's over. It's very possible. I don't know. I don't know. How much of it is Twitch acting? How much is it? Because it sucks. It just sucks. It's like you get this really cool thing that you're looking at, and then at the end of it, it's gone. It's all off, and it's never gonna be resolved. No conclusion. You're ended at a cliffhanger every single time. But the thing is that people love his stream. I think the people that watch his stream love his stream. I don't know if he really has a whole lot of people that watch him. He had like 3,000 people or more than that tonight. I mean, that's a lot of people. I mean, that's avoiding the puddle levels, right? That's a pretty serious level of people. They must like what he does, even though it has this element, this really frustrating element, and he's always telling chat to stop being horny, you know? And it's like, okay, but it would just be nice to know if at the end of his streams, he's a normal person that is a man hanging out with a normal woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the stream, when it's over, it would be nice to know that he is still a man, she is still a woman, and they do what they do. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it would be nice to have that. Because as far as we're aware, that doesn't really happen. He's still the same, because a lot of people say he's the same way on Twitch as he is in real life. He isn't really, like, doing a caricature or anything. He's really just... Hi, how's Deathloop?